Picture this, it's a cozy, dimly lit evening, and you find yourself nestled in your favorite armchair, the flickering glow of the television casting playful shadows across the room. The year is 1960, and the screen comes to life, introducing you to a cinematic gem that would forever imprint itself upon your memory. The movie's name, A Little Shop of Horrors. As the opening credits roll and the eerie, yet strangely inviting atmosphere takes hold, you're transported to a world where a small flower shop holds a sinister secret. The quirky characters, the catchy tunes, and the insatiable appetite of a peculiar plant named Audrey, it all unfolds before your eyes like a macabre, delightful dance. Now, let me ask you this. Can you recall the first time you met Seymour, the bumbling protagonist, or the unforgettable Audrey with her endearing charm? Perhaps you can still hear the ominous whispers of the bloodthirsty plant, urging Seymour to feed it more than just sunlight and water. As the movie played on, did you find yourself humming along to the tunes of Suddenly, Seymour, or chuckling at the antics of Mr. Mushnick and the sadistic dentist, or in Scrivello? It's these moments, these vivid memories, that make The Little Shop of Horrors a timeless classic that continues to captivate audiences across generations. But let's dig a little deeper, shall we? Beyond the familiar characters and catchy tunes, there are fascinating tidbits about this cult classic that often go unnoticed. So, as we journey down the rabbit hole of random facts about The Little Shop of Horrors, prepare to be amazed by the intriguing behind-the-scenes stories, unexpected connections, and the enduring legacy of this cinematic masterpiece. So, without further ado, let's uncover the hidden gems of this beloved film. In the 1960 movie The Little Shop of Horrors, there's an interesting tidbit about the dialogue between Dick Miller's character and Mel Wells. According to Dick Miller himself, all of their lines in the film were ad-libbed. This means that the actors didn't follow a script for their conversations, but instead improvised their lines as they went along. This spontaneous approach added a unique and unpredictable element to the film's humor and interactions. Another quirky detail is that Dick Miller, who played the character of Burson Fouch, genuinely ate flowers for the movie. In the film, his character becomes a meal for the carnivorous plant Audrey Jr., and to create this bizarre and humorous scene, Miller actually consumed real flowers. It's a testament to the actor's dedication to his role and the film's offbeat sense of humor. Furthermore, Charles B. Griffith, the screenwriter for the movie, incorporated several of his relatives into the film's cast. For instance, Grandmother Mitt, portrayed by Myrtle Vail, was actually Griffith's grandmother. Additionally, the hobo whom Dr. Farb, played by John Herman Shaner, tortures in his office is none other than Griffith's father. The film also featured real transients in the background of street shots on Skid Row, adding authenticity to the scenes by filming in the actual Skid Row area of Los Angeles. These quirky and personal touches added a distinctive flavor to The Little Shop of Horrors, making it a cult classic that continues to entertain audiences to this day. In the 1960 movie The Little Shop of Horrors, many exterior shots were filmed in downtown Los Angeles' Skid Row district, where the story is set. Specifically, the 200 block of East 5th Street, between Los Angeles Street and Wall Street, served as the backdrop for various scenes. Notably, the Good News Rescue Mission at 243 Half E5th and stood in for Mushnick's flower shop, retaining its original signage. Throughout this block, several businesses played prominent roles in multiple shots as Seymour and other characters navigated the area. These included the National Security Loan Pawn Shop, Time Quality Shop Watch Repair, the Shoe Exchange, Open Door Liquor, John's Doghouse Cafe, Stanley's Second-Hand Shop, the Plantation Club, the Pioneer Cafe, the Lariat Cafe, and the Double A Cafe. These authentic locations lent an air of gritty realism to the film's portrayal of Skid Row, immersing viewers in the story's bleak urban setting. The decision to use actual businesses and streets in downtown Los Angeles added an extra layer of authenticity to the film's atmosphere. The use of these real-world locations not only showcased the filmmaker's commitment to creating an immersive setting, but also gave viewers a glimpse into the Skid Row of the 1960s, adding a historical dimension to the movie. In addition to its unique filming locations, The Little Shop of Horrors has some interesting behind-the-scenes trivia. Howard R. Cohen, inspired by a magazine article, discovered that a shot of the moon was inserted into the film during editing to bridge a problematic moment. This seemingly innocuous addition later sparked a discussion on the symbolism of the moon in the movie, highlighting how small details can take on unexpected significance. Furthermore, Charles B. Griffith, who played a crucial role in writing the screenplay, also made uncredited appearances in the film. He portrayed the screaming dental patient who fled from Dr. Farb's office, the burglar who broke into the flower shop, and even provided the voice for Audrey Jr., the man-eating plant. Griffith's multifaceted involvement in the production underscores the collaborative and creative spirit behind the making of The Little Shop of Horrors. In conclusion, The Little Shop of Horrors not only captured the essence of Skid Row through its choice of filming locations, but also harbored intriguing anecdotes about its production. From the authentic portrayal of 1960s Los Angeles to the moon's unexpected symbolism, and Charles B. Griffith's uncredited roles, the film remains a testament to the artistry and creativity of its time. The Little Shop of Horrors, a budget mystery. The 1960 movie The Little Shop of Horrors is a cult classic known for its quirky humor and low-budget charm. One intriguing aspect of this film is its budget, which has sparked some debate over the years. According to the film's director, Roger Corman, the total budget for production was a modest $30,000. However, there are varying estimates from other sources, ranging from as low as $22,000 to as high as $100,000. The budget mystery adds an extra layer of fascination to this already unique movie. It's not uncommon for independent films to have limited budgets, but the range of estimates for The Little Shop of Horrors is unusually wide. This budgetary ambiguity reflects the resourcefulness and creativity of the filmmakers who managed to craft an enduring piece of cinema despite financial constraints. Another interesting tidbit about the film is the appearance of a young Jack Nicholson in a small role as Wilberforce, one of Farb's masochistic patients. Later in his career, Nicholson became a Hollywood icon, and his presence in this early film was highlighted in home video releases to generate interest. Additionally, the film's production benefited from an unexpected opportunity. The manager of Producers Studio informed Roger Corman that a large office set from another production was available for use, as that production was wrapping up. Corman decided to repurpose and redress this set as the main backdrop for The Little Shop of Horrors. This resourcefulness exemplifies the can-do spirit that characterized the making of the film. In conclusion, The Little Shop of Horrors is not just a quirky and entertaining movie, it's also a testament to the ingenuity and adaptability of its creators. Whether you're a fan of the film or just curious about its history, the budget mystery and the early appearance of Jack Nicholson add intriguing layers to its story. In the 1960 movie The Little Shop of Horrors, directed by Roger Corman, there is an interesting piece of trivia related to the collaboration between Corman and Jack Nicholson. This film marked their first collaboration in a partnership that would see Corman directing Nicholson in 4 more movies: The Raven, The Terror, The Scent, Valentine's Day Massacre, and The Trip. Their creative synergy became a notable aspect of their work together in subsequent films. Additionally, much of the comical dialogue between Mel Wells and Dick Miller in The Little Shop of Horrors was ad-libbed. This improvisational approach added to the film's unique charm and humor, showcasing the talents of the actors. Furthermore, one memorable scene in the movie involved a character portrayed by Robert Coogan being run over by a train. To achieve this effect, the filmmakers persuaded the railroad crew to back the locomotive away from the actor. Later, the shot was printed in reverse, creating a visually striking and memorable moment in the film. These behind-the-scenes details shed light on the creative process and resourcefulness of the filmmakers involved in The Little Shop of Horrors. It's fascinating to see how collaboration, improvisation, and innovative techniques contributed to the making of this cult classic. As we bid adieu to this captivating journey through the cinematic tapestry of The Little Shop of Horrors, I invite you to pause and reflect. This 1960 masterpiece, a quirky blend of dark humor and eccentricity, has undoubtedly etched its indelible mark on the annals of cinema history. Have you ever found yourself engrossed in the whimsical horrors of Skid Row, alongside Seymour, the unassuming florist, and the insatiable botanical oddity, Audrey II? Perhaps you chuckled at the peculiarities of Mr. Mushnick's flower shop or reveled in the offbeat charisma of the characters. Or maybe, just maybe, you were swept away by the catchy tunes that wormed their way into your heart. But what is it about this peculiar horticultural tale that resonates with you on a personal level? Is it the underlying themes of ambition and temptation? The sharp satire that mirrors our consumerist society? Or is it the sheer audacity of a man-eating plant wreaking havoc on screen that keeps you coming back for more? As you contemplate your connection with the Little Shop of Horrors, I encourage you to share your cherished memories, thoughts, and insights. Let's keep the conversation alive, celebrating the unique magic of this cinematic gem that has stood the test of time. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the delightful, macabre world of Audrey 2 and Company. Your time and interest are deeply appreciated. Until we meet again, keep the spirit of Skid Row alive in your hearts with cinematic curiosity.